Teachers, good afternoon, magandang hapon, Teacher Pao, 'no, buti nakahabol ka, 'no,
Yes,
hoping that
yes.
everything's fine, 'no, diyan sa
Yes,
bahay
yes.
niyo. Okay, so hopefully,
Yes.
nothing really serious, 'no.
Yes.
Pero thank you,
Perfect.
and maraming salamat, 'no, for joining us again, Teacher Pao, and to our
Yes.
teachers, okay, who are already here as early as, Ah, sige, 2:53 PM. Good afternoon, 'no, early bird, 'no, Teacher, Thea
Ganun
Lebros, yes. Teacher
Hmm.
Pao, this is now our last session, 'no, for our,
September.
September series, bago tayo pumasok, 'no, at magpapahinga muna pala, hindi mo na papasok agad, 'no, sa ating October series. Pero mamaya, Teacher Pao, we will already give them. We haven't like, we're not going to show the poster yet, no, for our October series, but we're going to give them a glimpse, of what's coming, no, for October series, So, but before we do that, let's first greet our teachers, no, who are here, joining us in this live stream. Okay, so good afternoon po sa inyo lahat, teachers. So hopefully, teachers, no, okay po kayo kasi medyo malakas ang ulan. Teacher pa, dyan ba malakas din ang ulan? Kasi dito, uh,
Kanina. Kanina
kanina medyo,
actually sobrang lakas.
oo,
As
akala ko
in.
may bagyo na naman eh. Anyway,
Oo
for
nga.
all our teachers, hoping that you are
Yes.
all doing well. Okay, so let's
Yes.
greet our teachers, from our chat, Teacher Peya Lebros, good afternoon, Teacher Hitish Kumar Sharma, I think no, this is not from the Philippines, Teacher Marisa Gumabong, hi Teacher Marisa, Teacher Lamberto Pilatan from SDO Iloilo, Teacher Christy Mohammed, Teacher Gemma Binilada, Teacher Edna Despi. Si Teacher Edna Despi, no, is not like, I know that hindi siya, please, Teacher Edna, no, correct me, pero Teacher Edna kasi parang medyo recent part ng KTS, no, pero since then, no, sobrang consistent yan si Teacher Edna, no, parang every time nandiyan siya, and also sharing her insights, no, and comments in the chat, no. So maraming
Ganyan
salamat, Teacher
talaga
Edna.
tayo. Very
Yes, no,
active lahat
community.
ng mga ano natin.
Oo.
Nanonood talaga.
Tsaka community na talagang they
Yes,
stay, no,
correct.
and become part of
Correct.
our community. Kay Teacher Leila, congratulations sa inyong ClassPoint Pro account. Kay Teacher Gerald, kay Teacher Rochi, Teacher Franco Adun, sino ba yung nag-greet na yan?
Ay
Teacher
naku, yun ang
Ray,
pinakamagaling. Kailangan binabate.
Teacher Rhea Marie, and Teacher Joe Bustamante. Go ahead, Teacher Pau,
Alright.
tuloy mo na.
Okay, so from Baguio City, hello to Teacher Milay Dalingay, Sir Claudio Baldoman, Miss Cecil Espiritu from Pasig. Great afternoon coming from Miss Gemma Rivera, Miss Mary Ann Onin, Teacher Erica Parado, Miss Aileen Medina, Sir Romel Rosita na merong pabelated happy birthday kay Ma'am Jinky, no, na nag-celebrate ng kanyang birthday this past week, no. Happy birthday, Ma'am Jinky. And then kay Ma'am Charis Lobiano, Ma'am Evelyn Sunico, and si Teacher Manolita White. Ayan, sige po, i-drop nyo lang yung mga names ninyo. Try nating habulin, no? Teacher Manolita White from Cebu City, she's always there and always, always also generous in sharing her thoughts in our chat box. Yan, so greetings also for Teacher Ellie Austria, Teacher Jocelyn from Davao, Teacher Lenny Mantes from Albay, Sir Azir Alonzo, Justin Beronio, Miss Marilyn Botaslak, Miss Marietta Ducusin, Teacher Evelyn Alpuerto, Miss Mary Joyce De Torres, Miss Mia Enrile, Sir Luke Berlane, Miss Leila again, and Teacher Arlene Alberto is always there. Teacher Sirisha Pereño, from Malaysia, Sugar12885. I hope you can share your name with us so we can greet you also. And then Teacher Maria Leonila Amata, Teacher Raquel Manawis, hahabulin ko na to, abot ako sa dulo. Teacher Christine Del Mundo, Teacher Vikas Maheshwari, Teacher Louis Jacob, also sharing his thoughts in the chat box always. And then, where are we? Biglang dumami. Wait lang. Ayan na. Ayan. Sir Ronnie Kiambao and Miss Mariana Fesumalino. Ayan. Ang
At
dami pa,
nakahabol na
yan.
ako, no? Teacher Azir Alonso. Teacher Tish, no, ginag-greet na natin, no? Teacher Linel, Teacher Mary Joyce, okay? Teacher Hart Manalo, Teacher Darwin Nul, Teacher Jovet Gonzalez, hello, good afternoon, Teacher Pao, and Teacher Franco from Imus, Cavite. Teacher Hannah Han, okay? From Mactan Island of Cebu, sana makabalik na tayo dyan. At Teacher Emily Tumala, Teacher Becas Mahiwashri. Yes, Teacher Becas, no, mostly are in English, okay, but there will be some Filipino terms, no? And of course, no, from Creative Nation PH,
Yes.
Sir Rolian Banyes, no, congratulations, Sir Rolian, no, for the many Adobe certified creative educators, okay, na
Yes.
certified din Sir Rolian, no? Tsaka yung provision na I think it's 80,000 accounts yata yung binigay ng Adobe,
Wow.
no,
Wow.
through Sir Rolian. Okay, so congratulations po Sir Rolian. Okay. Teacher Sally Regua, Teacher Leia Montano, Teacher Maureen Pena Verde, kung di ako nagkakamali, si Teacher Maureen ay part ng aming batch 15, kakatapos lang ng Google
Wow.
Workspace for Education, no,
Grabe.
training namin. Okay? So we'll stop at that, no, teachers, no, and for the rest, good afternoon, maraming salamat. Okay? Medyo napahaba yung natin, no, greetings, pero again, hindi natin mag-greet lahat, no, pero for the rest, no, good afternoon, teachers, and maraming salamat for being with us, no. Please, okay, before we start, teachers, no, paki-share naman yung ating link sa ating mga Facebook timelines, Instagram, Twitter, na para mas maka-invite po tayo ng mga other educators, okay, to join us in this session. Kasi Teacher Pao, sisigurado ko, no, walang bias, no, na napakagaling, yes, at napakaganda, no, ng session natin today, no. We would not put it in the at the end, no, or to culminate our September series if we're not confident that this is a session, okay, that is worth attending to. So please do invite your co-teachers, colleagues, co-educators, no, in this session. Again, just like always, teachers, okay, this is a certified event, okay? So you will receive a certificate from Kaagapay Teacher Support, okay? As well as definitely, no, our we'll see, no, kung meron din tayo from Microsoft, kasi this is also a training from Microsoft, no. Okay, so dalawa na naman, okay? Ang matatanggap ng ating mga teachers, no, from KTS, no, just in case, no, if we're going to ask our trainer later regarding na if we were able to put it in the training ng Microsoft
Yes.
natin. Okay? And yan, Teacher Pao, okay, so we will not, of course, no, prolong anymore. Okay, so for today,
Yes, I'm
teachers,
so
okay,
excited.
yes, ang pag-uusapan natin ay isa sa mga powerful tools, at nakita ko kung ganito ka-powerful, no, kasi ang speaker natin for today, syempre, no, very close to heart, okay, ay sobrang giddy, kinikilig, no, pag ginagamit itong tool na to kasi napakaganda. And according to her, no, it's one of the tools that actually change, okay, how she conducted, no, synchronous and asynchronous sessions for her students, most specifically sa pag-check ng assessments, okay? So mamaya makita natin, no, kung paano yung mga practical uses, okay, ng tool na to. So this is called, teachers, no, OneNote, okay, from the Microsoft Office 365 tools, no. Kaya but don't worry, no, kahit po hindi tayo naka MS Teams ng pag-usapan mamaya kung na-access nga ba ito outside of the MS Teams key environment. Okay? So this will be a complete walkthrough. Okay, so we'll be looking at the basic fundamentals, okay, as well as the advanced, no, or practical uses, okay, of OneNote for educators. Okay, so of course, Teacher Pao, okay, with no further
Baka naman
elaborate,
may
no.
dagdag pa, Sir Franco.
Ano?
Although kilala na natin yung speaker, kasi every time pupunta siya dito, iba, merong nadadagdag kasi na certification. Baka
Yes, no, of
naman, o,
course.
diba?
Okay, gusto natin syempre i-congratulate, no, bago pa natin ipakilala, no. Syempre ating speaker is our in-house trainer, okay, from Kaagapay Teacher Support, no. Hindi pala natin siya officially, no, nilo-launch as an administrator, pero practically, no, she's also one of the administrators, okay, founders, no, of Kaagapay Teacher Support, no. My beloved wife, Jessica Ann S. Adud, who is, okay, by the way, okay, have been already accepted, okay, and now, okay, is a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, okay, and Teacher Pao, no, ano ko rin lang, share ko lang na she's already in the talks, no, with Microsoft Education Program, okay, Manager, okay, of the Philippines, okay, so natin kung anong where will that lead us, and how will that also change the programs we're offering in Kaagapay Teacher Support. So let's welcome our speaker for today, mostly known by other people now in the community as Miss Jinky Adur. Okay. Yon. Okay.
Yun. Ang fresh! Ang fresh as
Parang
always.
Kunyari hindi
pero
haggard.
alam ko yung struggle niya na bago makaabot sa point na yan. Okay. Alam mo lang, we share the same space here. Anyway, other teacher Jinky, Miss Jinky, and again, congratulations for being a Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. Okay? And medyo may pressure kay Miss Jinky kasi dahil alam na ngayon ng Microsoft Education Program ng Pilipinas, na nagtitrain siya ng mga ganito, malamang inaabangan na ng Microsoft team na yung hashtag ni Miss Jinky. Miss Jinky, would you like to share to us that encounter and also maybe what's in store for us in this session?
Okay, so yun nga, I think it was last week when I was contacted through Facebook by from a person from from Microsoft Education sa Philippines. Tapos ang sabi nga niya is nagping, they were checking the hashtags. Ayan. So apparently, di ba, yung paglalagay po natin ng mga hashtag, they really work. Since whenever I put some announcements, I just recently had short training with the school sa Oman. So naglagay ako hashtag Microsoft Edu, hashtag MIE expert, and so on. So na-trace nila, and since my post is public, ayan, so parang nagulat sila na parang wala siyang connection pa in any way. Kasi hindi pa naman ako talaga connected sa Microsoft Philippines. But I was very excited to know about it kasi then yun nga, sabi nila, what can we do? How can we help kapag may mga additional trainings that we can offer? So, and I think yung ating community dito sa Kaagapay Teacher Support would be able to benefit from that one. So, yeah, very excited ako para doon. And para dito, sa training din na to, kanina, ang dami nangyayari, ang dami ko ding work tapos I was kumbaga fixing up kung ano yung gagawin ko na walkthrough. So na-excite din ako. It's really a matter of knowing more kasi I use OneNote in school. I use it for assessments and nagagamit ko din siya minsan sa lessons. But of course, seeing that I have to give a complete walkthrough, nawawaw pa din ako na, oh my gosh, ang dami ko pa rin palang hindi nagamit. So, and I am very excited to share it to everyone. So, hopefully, madami tayong matutunan. And I think, mahaba yung oras natin para ma-cover natin yung mga kailangan nating madaanan. Ayun.
Yes, Syempre excited ako at medyo kinakabahan din, Parang na-take over na ng Microsoft ang Kaagapay Teacher Support.
Palipad-bakod ba? Palipad-bakod ulit.
Exciting yan. Pero syempre, doon pa rin yung competition namin dito sa bahay, So, Google versus Microsoft pa rin kami dito. Pero what that only Teacher Pao, that only means more for our teachers. Okay? So, more opportunities, more training events, and access to the different tools from both Google and Microsoft as well. So abangan po natin yan. Okay, syempre, lalo na sa October series natin, okay, something to be excited about as well, outside of Google and outside of Microsoft naman yan. Okay, so we will also going to see that later on. Okay, so Ms. Jinky, will no longer hold you from your session, okay, and we'll now give you the floor for the rest of the session. Teachers, okay, this will be a full-length webinar, okay, so this will be a long session, okay. So feel free, for example, to grab a snack or while you're watching. And of course, for the hands-on, okay, don't forget that if you can't catch up with the hands-on or the activities being done by Ms. Jinky, this is a video that you can replay, okay, and go over again later. So you might want to just observe, okay, and try to absorb as much during this session. Okay, Teacher Pao, any reminders or any insights, okay, or before we let Miss Jinky take over?
I'm just as excited because I'm actually using OneNote but not to its maximum potential. Feeling ko nga nandun pa lang ako sa minimum. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this.
Teachers, okay? So enjoy and Miss Jinky, good luck, and we'll be at the backstage. Teachers, please engage us in the chat. It just been confirmed. You will receive 2 certificates, okay, or 2 recognitions for this training. Okay, one from Kaagapay Teacher Support and one from Microsoft Training Program. Okay, because our trainer is very diligent on applying this as part of your training portfolio. Okay, so Teacher Jinky, okay, you may take the floor now. Okay, we'll be at the backstage. Okay, teachers, okay, enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Franco. Ayan, ang formal talaga. No? Okay. So, this is, again, no, a OneNote complete walkthrough. Again, sa hindi pa po nakakakilala sa akin. So, I am Miss Jinky or Jessica Ann Santos Adun. So, currently, MIE expert and also MIE master trainer for this year. I just had a welcome call po no, sa MIE expert ng nung gabi ng birthday ko, ayan, no, just 2 days ago. So, I think good news din po ito para sa mga hindi nakaabot o kaya gusto po nila no, na maging MIE experts din. They will be opening nominations again this coming November until January. So, pwede po nating ihanda, ayan, no, kung paghandaan natin, ayusin natin yung mga portfolio na kailangan ninyong ipakita no para po mag-qualify for MIE experts. But enough of that. So let's now proceed to our OneNote complete walkthrough. So for this walkthrough, I'm going to of course show you no through the different aspects of OneNote no and the class notebook as well. But hopefully I will also be able to show you this one. Okay, that OneNote to rule them all. Ayan. So how OneNote class notebook can change the scope of learning around the world. Okay, so again, a very daunting task now, but we are willing to show it para po makita natin how powerful this tool really is. But before I begin, I want to know. Ayan, so let's have a OneNote poll no, dito po sa ating chat. So, sagot lang po kayo, no, from 0, okay? Ayan, if you have heard of OneNote before but have not used it, kindly type 1 if you have heard of OneNote and have tried to use it. 2 if you use OneNote sometimes but you know that you have more to learn. 3 if you use OneNote regularly. 4 if you use OneNote regularly and have a feel that you use it very well. And 5 if you are a OneNote superstar. Ayan. So silipin ko po no ang inyong mga kasagutan dito. Ayan. Okay, mabababa no mga 0, 1 and 2. Ayan. So ako po no, hindi po ako magpapanggap na nasa 5 na ako. I believe I am somewhere 3.5. No, I use OneNote regularly. I think I use it well with the things that I know, but I am not still able to really maximize the use of it on a daily basis. Okay, so hopefully ito pong mga nagsulat no, these people who wrote down 0, 1, 2, 3, ayan. So hopefully after this, no, then you'll be able to try it out, and maybe the next time that we have a webinar related again to OneNote, no, or a training related to OneNote, then this would have changed already. Okay, so what is OneNote first? Yeah. Okay, OneNote allows you to transform this. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, so we have a pile of papers, pile of folders. Ayan, it transforms this picture on the left to that one. Okay, on the other side. Okay, so of course it tries to digitize, okay, the notebook, especially now that we are in online learning. It's very hard no for us to be able to um see the work of our students no, and OneNote is a way for us to be able to do that. Okay, so hopefully through the different things that I will be showing you, you'd be excited to try this one out as well, especially those who have accounts, Microsoft accounts, A3 accounts. those who are from DepEd, no, I believe your students also have. So it will be very easy for you to create your class notebooks. All right. So now let me share to you my other screen for a while. Here. Okay. Wala pa po yung tech support natin. Ayan. Ayan, nilalagay na po niya. Okay, so I'm going to use this browser no to show you how to go no to OneNote. And for this presentation, I will be focusing on using the OneNote in the browser. Okay, so that wala po tayong limitation, okay, as to you are using the Windows 10 or let's say you are using OneNote for Mac. O so para po pantay-pantay no because my laptop no is Mac, so baka po magkaroon ng difference. Of course, the desktop versions are more powerful. Okay, pero para po kumbaga the basic one no, that I'll be showing you will be using the browser function. Okay. So first let's begin with this one. So this is the Portal Office. No, if you type portaloffice.com, it will lead you to here. Okay, actually it's a home page. Okay, so what I just click the all apps here so that you can see the different applications that we have. Ayan, so lakihan po natin no para kitang-kita. Okay, and our focus would be OneNote. All right. So OneNote, capture and organize your notes across all your devices. And we will also, of course, deal with, nasa na siya? Class notebook. So take note po, magkaiba po actually ang OneNote at ang class notebook. Pwede po tayong magkaroon ng OneNote, okay, without having class notebook. Class notebook is an add-in that you put in the OneNote. Okay, and the class notebook may or may not be connected to the MS Teams. So it is an option no, that you can use if ever you wish to create a class notebook without having to create a Microsoft team. Pwede naman po siya. Okay, so now, differentiate po natin no, ano ang kaibahan niya. So I opened here my OneNote. Okay, nakita niyo po nakalagay, Jinky S at work. So this is simply my personal notebook. Yan. So dito po, pag OneNote notebook lang po siya, you simply have to click this part. Okay? Ito po ay yung navigation button niya. Nung una, akala ko po 3 line lang siya. No? Pero apparently, para siyang libro. Okay? Diba? Libro sa library. So may nakadalawa, tas yung isa nakahiling ng hilig ng kaunti. No? So ito po yung ino-open natin to be able to access the different parts, okay, of the OneNote. Ayan. Sandali lamang po. Okay, let me restart that. Ayan. Okay. So here, so I let it stay, no? Gumawa ako ng section on kaagapay and then later on you will see the different things here. So if I click this, it will close. So para lang din po madali natin siyang makita. Okay, so this is an example of a OneNote. We will look through the different ribbons. Okay, and later on you'll see, here I have an example of a class notebook. Let me close it off. The only difference of the OneNote and the class notebook is that there is this class notebook tab. Okay, balik po ako dito. Hanggang help lang po siya. Here, you can see there is the class notebook tab already. Okay, so this gives us, kumbaga, extra okay, function whenever we have to distribute materials, check materials no, of our students. Okay, so let's go back here and look at the different things that we have. So we have here some of the different tabs. Home, insert, draw, view. Okay, so those are the things that we'll focus on. So let me open this ribbon so that we can see it better. Yung home tab po niya no, is quite similar to what you would see in Word. Okay, meron tayong mga copy-paste options. So here, obviously, I have something copied a while ago. I don't know na kung ano po yung kinocopy ko, no? Dami akong kinopy kanina. So, pwede tayong mag-copy-paste, cut-paste. Pwede po natin gawin. Of course, you can still edit the font. Okay, meron tayong font section here for the different formats. Technically, anything that you can do in the Word in terms of font formatting, yan, we can also do here. Okay? Even the alignment, paragraph spacing, may options pa po siya for paragraph spacing, and even putting bullets and numbering, we can also do here. Okay, next. We also have here styles. So if you wish to change the styles, so yan, may options po tayo. So let's say I choose this one instead. So yan, if I type something and then next is hello, so it will just follow, no, whatever style we choose. Okay? So I think hindi naman po sobrang necessary, no, nung aspect na yan. So let's continue. Tags. Okay, so this one for tags, we can also come up or make use of these different tags. So let's say you want to create a to-do list. Your OneNote is your personal notebook. So it can actually have your to-do list. So let's say we put here to do. Ayan. So attend. Okay, attend kaagapay webinar. Tapos have dinner. Okay, something like that, no? Read my book. Yan. So meron po tayong pwedeng ganyan. And then pwede rin siya maging checklist, of course. Okay? So you can also do that. And there are so many possible things that you can make use of. You know, even highlight, yan, give symbol for contacts, etc. Okay? Ayan. So many options to choose from for tagging. Spelling, we can check the spelling already. So you can actually ask your students to type something here and then you can, they will be able to check their spelling as well. So again, similar to what we have in Microsoft Word. Okay, dictate. Okay, this one was mentioned, no, as an accessibility function before. So let's say here we make use of dictate. Ayan. Let's try to open it. Hello. Good evening, everyone. So this is the dictate function of OneNote. So hopefully you will be able to make use of this so that you can easily check your assessments. So let's say you want to give a comment to your students, then you can actually just say it and it will type it for you. And stop. So something like that, no? It's pretty accurate if you just speak, okay? And you can actually choose whatever language, okay? Let's say you are teaching another subject or another language, you can actually change it to that as well. Some of my students also use this, no? I hear them whenever they are in a breakout room and then they're trying to give their inputs. Yeah, they just open the dictate and then they speak up. So it's already writing it for them. Pretty smart, right? Okay, and then the feed. Okay, the feed here, if you click it here, okay, let's see. Let's just loading up a bit. There. Okay, it will show you the different things that I have here in this notebook. Okay, ayan, nakikita niyo na po, no, yung pinaglalagay ko dito sa notebook na ito. And actually, even in your other notebooks, you will be able to see it. Okay, you can search. Okay, everything that I have here in my account, you will be able to see it here. Okay, so there we go. So that's just the home. Now, insert. What can we insert here? Insert page. So, nasan po ang page? Ang OneNote po natin, you have a notebook with different sections and each section may have different pages. Alright? So, pwede po tayo magdagdag ng new page. Ayan. Okay? We added a new page already or we can add a new section. So, let's say for this one, OneNote walkthrough would be my section. Okay. So now I have a new section, then it will be easy for you to add additional pages to it. When do I find this useful? Whenever I create sections it's for, let's say, a certain topic, or for the week, depending on the flow of your lesson, no? If it's by week or you go by topic, then you can come up with separate sections. Later, I will show you how you can distribute these sections in just a few clicks of your mouse. So hindi po mahirap, no, mag-copy paste to the different notebooks of your students. Okay? And even here, let's say I have some of these things here, no? I can actually copy them and transfer them over here. Okay? Pwede po natin gawin yon. All right. So let's continue. Ano pa po ang pwede nating i-insert? If you notice, right now, nandito po tayo. So, nandito yung aking browser, okay? Yung cursor ko rather. So, may mga um, gray out, no? Hindi po natin siya malalagyan. So, kailangan po, you have to click it inside, no, the OneNote. So, once it's inside here, okay, so let's say, trial inserts page, something like that. Okay? So, pwede tayo mag-insert ng table. You can choose the table size. Similar to Word, no, we can do that. You can insert file. Okay? You can insert a picture. Okay? Try natin pong pumili ng file. Okay, let's say I will choose. Ayan, ito na lang po. Kasi pinaprint ito ng mga anak ko sa akin. Ayan. So, insert file. Pwede. Okay. Tagal lang po mag-load. Yan. Okay. And then, we can also insert from camera. Okay. So, if we insert from camera, ayan, I think I can use it. Ayan, di ba? Ang galing. Ito, this is the first time that I used insert camera as well. No, I'm glad that it works even if I am using it for the browser. I don't know why. Okay. Hindi po siya lumabas. Baka dahil gamit ko po no, dito. Ayan. Nag-load lang po pala. Okay, so we can also insert that. You can actually crop. Okay, kung gusto nating tanggalin yung mga kalat-kalat sa paligid ko. Ayan. Kunyari, gusto natin ng one by one picture. Pwede na rin po natin siyang gawin. Okay, you can tell your students, no, to also do that. Okay? Ayan. Ano nangyari sa picture ko? Bakit siya? Ayan. Okay? And insert from online. So you can also select pictures, no? Try to search. Ang isa lang po nga niya, powered by Bing po siya. No? Hindi po Google yung gamit natin. So pwede po naman na pumunta tayo sa Google at mag-search po tayo doon at saka natin ilagay dito. No? But let's say, you want to create, no? Let's say, a lesson. Ayan, animals tayo. Pwede po siyang naka-check ang Creative Commons only. Very helpful for us teachers kasi maganda na rin naman yung mga pictures that we can select. So let's say we want this polar bear. Yan, lalagay natin dyan. So take note, every time you insert, it is actually one tab or parang isang area po siya, no, na pwede yung ilagay kung saan-saan. Pwede nating ma-zoom out, okay? Ma-zoom in, ma-zoom out. Ayan, mahaba po yan yung ating page. Okay? So, pwede po nating ayusin kung paano natin gustong ipakita. Alright, next. Insert file printout. Okay, ito, isa po to sa sobrang galing, no? The only thing it can print out automatically would be PDF or Word file. Okay, so pag magpo-post po tayo, pag mag-insert po tayo ng PDF or Word file, kaya niyang ilagay agad, no, dun sa page natin. Maybe for this, I will create a new page para po mas malinis. Ayan. So let's say insert file printout. Saan ba ang PDF ko? Sandali lang po. Siyempre ako yung nagpanic bigla, di ba? Para makahanap ng i-insert na file. Kumahanap. I know where to find it. here. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, here. And insert. And so this is what it will do. It will generate the file, okay, as the PDF, and then it will print out. Ayan. So ito po yung aking certificate, no, for being an MIE expert. So pag ganito po ang itsura niyan, imagine if you have PDFs na mga worksheets or Word documents na mga worksheets, pwede nyo pong i-insert dito. Bakit ko i-insert? Kasi mas madali pong sagutan ng bata kapag nasa OneNote siya. No? And you will see later on why. Okay? So, ang PowerPoint lang po, ang OneNote lang po natin, okay, sa browser, wala po siyang option ng set as background. Okay, ano yung ibig sabihin ng set as background? As you can see here right now, yan, I'll try to make it smaller so that you can all see it. Yan, nasa-select ko po siya, di ba? Okay? So, ang gagawin ko po, sa desktop app po kasi, bubuksan ko rin siya sa desktop but I will not show it to you anymore. Okay? Sa desktop app po kasi, you can set it as background. So, what's the beauty if it is set as background? Ayan. I set the picture as background already. So, tignan niyo po yung mangyayari dito sa atin. Ayan. Nakikita niyo po, hindi ko na siya ma-select. Okay? So, anong kagandahan nito? If it is already set as background, the students will not mistakenly delete, okay, the PDF or the Word document. So, kaya na po nila mag-type over it. Type, okay, pwede nilang i-type yung pangalan nila. Let's say, Jessica Ann S. Adun. Over, kahit saan po dito, no? Let's say I want to type here, the date today, September 30. 2021. They can type over it. At ito pong tinype nila na to, pwede nila malipat kung saan-saan. So even if yung mga pinapatype natin, no, identification, pwedeng meron tayong matching type, di ba? Kaya may select, pwede tayo mag-draw. Ayan. So tatalon tayo dito sa draw, okay? So I can tell, okay, let's say sasabihan natin yung bata, no, underline. Ayan. So, underline nila, Certificate of Recognition, pwede nilang bilugan ito since nasa background na po yung PDF natin. Okay? So, me personally, I use this sa quiz. Nilalagay ko po yung quiz dito. Tapos yung mga students, they can type over it or some actually write, no, yung mga sagot nila. Option na po nila kung ano po yung gagamitin nila. Okay? So that's the beauty, no, of set as background. But again, wala po siya sa browser. You can use the desktop app for that one. All right. Next, balik tayo sa insert. So insert file attachment, kapag naman po insert file attachment ang ginamit natin, okay, let me click here. Ay, naka-draw pa ako. Okay. So if we use insert file attachment, then it will simply insert the file. Okay? So, kunyari po, I choose, yan, yung OneNote po natin na presentation. So, it will just insert it like that. Okay? But it will not show you a printout. Okay? Yan. It's just taking a while to load. Pero, ganyan, makikita po natin, no, kung ano yung mangyayari sa kanya. Sige. So, while we wait for that, let's continue. Link. Okay. So, basically,
Yan. Okay. I think nagkaroon na ng network problem. We'll just refresh and reset. Okay. Miss Jinky. So teachers, no, yan. Okay. We'll just wait no for Miss Jinky to just reset her settings. Okay. I think because of internet connection, no, bakit may bigla nag-hang. Okay?
Nag-agawan
Pero so far,
ba kayo ng bandwidth?
Yes. Di naman, okay. Pero so far no, nakita kagad yung yung beauty ni OneNote. It allows you to for example, no, pinakagusto ko talaga diyan nakita ko kanina is yung nakapag-insert ka ng PDF kit. Kasi ba
Yes.
minsan yung problema natin minsan, that whenever, for example, we give worksheets, we give them in succession. For example, worksheet
Yes.
1, PDF, isang PDF, worksheet 2, isang PDF ulit, worksheet 3, isang PDF. Now, while, for example, in OneNote, you can actually put them together, okay? And for the students to annotate, for the students to work on it, okay? In OneNote. No? So, but still a lot of things to explore, no, for me personally, kasi hindi ko pa talaga totally nag-grasp, okay? Ang OneNote as a tool. Pero that's one of the things that I really appreciate, no, from the early discussion. Okay. How about you, teacher Pao?
Yes, actually, I've been using OneNote since the start of the school year, when I went back to teaching. And that's the purpose of this one is later naman, I'm sure Teacher Jinky will share how the pages will be distributed to the students. So I use that insert as page in to the file of the in the notebook of the students to return the papers, the marked papers that I have. So it's
Yes.
easy for me. So I will just annotate it. Then after I annotate, then I just insert it as a file. So it's easy for me to check their assessments.
Actually, yun yung isa sa mga gamit ni Miss Jinky. Eh. So while Miss Jinky is also resetting her presentation, okay, maybe we can also answer some of the questions here, Miss Jinky. Let's take this also as a break. Okay? May question from Teacher Rhea. Okay? You need Microsoft account to access, no? Just to confirm. Or yes, no?
Yeah,
So you'll
pwede
have
po
to.
kahit A1 account. No, gagana po siya. Meron kay OneNote, but the class notebook, I think organization-based po siya. No, so para po magamit natin yung class notebook, kailangan po naka-tie up kayo sa isang organization. But the OneNote, ito mga pinapakita ko pa lang ngayon, wala pa tayo sa class notebook, pwede niyo po siya magamit. Kahit po free account A1, meron po siya browser na OneNote. Pwede po.
Teacher Jinky, meron sa pang question dito before we give back the floor to you. No? This is from Teacher Ray also. Okay. Yung link po ba pwedeng i-insert sa OneNote?
Yes, ayun. Doon ako naputol. No, maglalagay na dapat ako ng link actually, no? Tapos biglang nawala siya. Ayan. So, ganun ka-powerful yung OneNote na na-disconnect tayo bigla. Hindi ko rin alam kung ano po ang nangyari. Ayan. So, ito po, no, yung link. Ayan. Nakikita niyo na po ba? Ayan. Meron tayong option na to insert any link. No, so, there are different links that you can insert wherein it will embed already. Okay? Meron po tayong mga different links na pwede po ma-embed, pero meron din po tayo, let's say it's a link of other things no, na wala pa po doon sa mga options nila for embedded content, then malalagay naman po yung link doon. Okay? So, let me show you what I mean by embed. Ayan. So, dito po, yan, buksan ko to. Embed content in OneNote. Okay, so here we have the different embedding content that OneNote already supports. Yan, so pwede po ang Adobe Spark, ang Bunsy, ang Canva, Kaggle, ayan. So yung iba hindi po ako familiar, no? Sorry. Desmos, ayan, pwede niyo pong i-embed. Edpuzzle, ayan, pwede rin po nating i-embed sa OneNote, no? Yung video, imbis po napupunta pa ang bata dun um, sa Edpuzzle na page or na website, no, diretso na po dito. Even Flipgrid, pwede din pong gawin. GeoGebra para sa ating mga math teachers. Yan. Jiffy, pwede din. Microsoft Forms, Stream, Office Files on Drive. Ayan, yung PHET Interactive Simulations. I saw a video of this, no, pero hindi ko pa din po siya na-try. Quizlet, yan. So, sobrang dami po no, na pwede nating maipasok. Okay, I made, pati po Wakelet, yan, pwede rin po. YouTube, of course, pwede rin po siya. No, so, ano po yung kagandahan nito? Pwede tayo mag-create, let's say, na mga activities natin na nandun lahat, no? Sa ating page na gagawin para yung bata hindi na siya aalis. Okay? So let me show you kung ano po yung mga tinry kong i-embed. Hindi ko po sinubukan lahat. Okay? Ito po yung mga tinry ko. Okay? Forms. Yan. So this one is, I just copied the link and inserted. Okay? Copy yung link and insert. So kunyari po, ayan. copy link. Yan, para po magaya po natin. Pasok tayo dito and insert. Automatic na po siya, no? Lalabas na po yung kanyang copy nung forms. Yan, pwede niyong i-resize kung kailangan. Okay? Depende kung ano yung gusto niyong design. No, but you can already see it here. Alright? So ano pa po yung mga tinry ko? Stream. Okay? Stream is the video, no, ng Microsoft. So kapag po tayo nag-upload ng video, pwede po agad natin, let's say a video lesson, ayan, pwede na rin natin ilagay dito. And then, pwede tayo mag-type ng question dito para yung bata sasagot na agad siya. Okay? And pwede natin ma-cue in as an assignment. So, you can already get the response of the student automatic dito na po sa kanilang notebook. Ang maganda po dito kasi, if this is distributed to the students, then they get to have their own copy of it as well. Okay? Excel file. You can also input or you can also put the Excel file. So, here, I just put isang sheet. Ayan. So lahat ng mga names, etc. So this is an Excel file ng class ko. Yan. So pwede natin mailagay yan. Okay? If madami pong sheets, pwede pa rin po. Pwede pa rin natin makita lahat dito. Dynamic na po siya, no? Pwede tayong magdagdag po dito. Okay? Desmos. Ayan. Naman po sa mga gumagamit din, no? Math teachers po natin na may Desmos. So, nilagay ko po ito. Ayan. So, let's say gusto natin magpakita. And then we want to be able to show, no, paano nagdi-differ, no? What happens, no, if I add something? Kunyari, lagyan natin ng 2. Ayan. So, ano nangyayari sa y, di ba? It can be something, no, experimental or exploratory, no, pwede po natin gawin. And then, pwede tayo magdagdag ng function. ky is equal to x plus 4. Yan. So, paano po natin, no? Pwede natin mapakita. Again, instead of going to the website, pwede na po nilang gawin dito sa loob. Okay? Yan. Pag inopen natin yan, ayan. So, you can already see. Diba? And then you can have questions here that you can put that the students can answer. So, one place, di na po nila kailangan umalis. No? Pwedeng ito rin po yung isi-share ninyo sa inyong lesson. Let's say you are doing online class. This is what you share in the share screen. No? And you continue on with answering. No? And you can even annotate. No? So let's say maglalagay po tayo dito, pwede tayo magdagdag ng drawing. Ayan. So kunyari, ayan. Try ko lang kung nakakapagsulat ako. Okay? So let's say we want to see this. Ayan, pwede po nating sulatan over. Diba? So yun po yung sobrang ganda sa kanya, no? Kasi pwede na nating ma-maximize. Para ka na nagkaroon ng whiteboard all-in-one dito, pwede na rin mag-type yung students. If this is in a collaboration space, then everybody can type something here. No, pwede mong magawa yun na lahat kayo sabay-sabay na may sinasagutan. So yan, that's Desmos. PowerPoint. Okay, pwede rin nating ilagay ang PowerPoint. Ayan, so ito po sample ng ginamit ko lang na PowerPoint for labels. Ayan, so pwede na rin nilang ma-select. Okay, I forgot. Ayan. Pwede nilang ma-select yung slides. Okay? So again, pwede din po natin yung i-resize, no, kung kinakailangan. Pwede nyo naman po siyang malakihan. Ayan. So pag in-open natin yon, then it goes to the actual file. Okay? So that's PowerPoint and Spotify. Ayan, natuwa din po ako dito, no? So let's say meron kayong gustong let's say pang reflection, tapos maglalagay din kayo ng music, tapos sabihin niyo na play this, and then you answer some questions, something like that, no? Pwede rin po nilang gawin. Again, insert function pa lang po yun, no? So if it is a link, you have the option to either put the link here, all right? No? Kapag hindi po siya automatic embed, no? Pwede tayo maglagay ng link dito, tapos po, lalagyan na natin ng display text para hindi naman po messy yung itsura ng ating link. Okay? Example, so let's say Facebook. Ayan. Mag-open po ako ng Facebook and I will put it here. Yan. Pag wala po tayong nilagay sa display text, this is what it will show. But if we type Facebook here, yan. So pwede po natin gawin ganyan. You can make the font size bigger, change the font, etc. No? So again, you have different options. If I click this, it will go to my Facebook account. So ganun po, no, yung pag-insert natin. Okay? So insert link. Insert audio. Ito, nabalitaan ko to na ginamit ni Miss Pau, ni Teacher Pau, no? Kaya natuwa din ako nung sabi ko, aba, hindi ko pa nga nagagamit yan. Okay, so she shared to me that she was also using yung audio file, audio option din niya para magbigay ng feedback. Okay, so kung gusto po natin magbigay ng feedback, let's say it's a research paper, I know Sir Franco uses something like this as well, no, sa kanyang pag-check sa Google, meron siyang add-in. So dito po, kapag nasa loob ng OneNote, we can add an audio file. So you just click this, yan, and it will start recording. Yan, you can see the count, no, nag 5 seconds, 6, and so on. And if I stop, yan, so it will save, and then you will have, or the student will have something to listen to. Okay? Hindi ko po mapapakinig sa inyo, no? Hindi po ako naka-share sound. But then the students will get the feedback. Okay? They can just simply play it. Ayan. So, audio recording. Again, pwede pong mapadali din, no? Yung pag-check natin if we want to give additional feedback and ayaw na natin siyang isulat. Okay? Audio. Symbols. Ayan. So, different symbols that you can insert. Math. Ayan. So, kapag ito pong math ay nakaklik. Okay, let me use a new page for this, for the math. Ayan. So, pag ang math po natin ay nakaklik, ito po ang instructions niya. You write your equation in ink or type it using the keyboard. Okay, and then select your equation, and then we will tap the math button. All right. So, let's say I type something. Okay, x plus 5 equals y. Okay, para lang simple. All right. So, I select this and click math. Yan. It changes it into an equation. Okay? Select an action. Napakita ko na din po ito before, no? We can solve for x. Ayan. May generate quiz pa po siya na pwede nating magawa. Okay. Generate quiz. There. So, it generates a quiz similar, of course, to what you typed. Okay? X plus 4 equals y. Solve for x. Solve for x. Bakit puro solve for x? Kasi yung tanong natin dito, solve for x. So, if it's solve for y, yan, pwedeng makita ng bata ang solution steps. Alright? Siyempre, very simple naman yung tinype ko po, no? Okay? Pero pwede rin po niya, sige, balik tayo sa x, and then balik natin sa y. Pwede rin po tayo mag-generate ng quiz. So, hindi na po tayo, take note, hindi po ako gumawa ng quiz na ito. Alright? Hindi po ako gumawa ng quiz. Ayan, sadyang yung MS Forms na po, no, yung gumagawa ng quiz sa kanya. Okay? Sorry, nababak ko. Ayan. There. Okay? So, sobrang madali lang po, di ba, kung paano natin gagawin. Even the students, no, will be able to do this para ma-practice din po nila. So, pwede rin naman po, instead of typing, we can also write. Okay, so that's, this time, let's draw. So, let's say x squared plus y squared is equal to 9. And then you select. And math. So, maayos naman yung basa niya. Maganda yung sulat ko, ibig sabihin. Pwede natin gawing ink to math lang. Aayusin na niya yung sinulat mo. Okay, so pwedeng hindi po tayo pumunta sa equation editor. No, magsusulat lang tayo tapos ink to math na natin. And then we can also do the following: solve for x, solve for y, or graph. No, so we can maximize, no, kung ano po yung pwede. And then insert on page. And there, we have our graph already. So, pwede po natin siyang ituro sa mga bata na gawin. Pwede rin po natin siya magamit para po sa pag-present natin or paggawa po natin ng ating mga activities. Okay? So, that is the math function sa insert natin. Okay? Emoji, given, no? Pwede po tayo mag-insert ng emoji. Forms, okay? Pwede po nating i-click ito. Okay? Pwede rin naman po yung kanina na ginawa ko that I already copied a quiz. So, here you can see yung practice quiz that I inserted a while ago. Lalabas na po siya as part of your forms. No? So, para po yung mga students natin, if they respond to it, then you will get the results. Ayan. So, lahat po ng quiz mo dito, link to your account, or you can actually create a new form and make it here without even going to the forms website or the forms um, link po natin. Okay, pwede na tayong gumawa ng form or ng quiz. So that's the forms. Stickers, yan. So this one no, is also very nice. So if you are checking and then let's say you want to give a well done sticker to your student, yan, pwede nating ilagay yan sa paper ng student natin. Pwede rin po nating palitan. Kunyari, Filipino teacher po kayo, gawin nyo mahusay. Ayan. O kaya kailangan nating sabihin na um, kulang pa o kaya galingan, kaya mong galingan sa susunod, yan. We can edit it. No? May mga stickers po na editable. Ayan. So something like that. Meron din po tayo ditong here. Yan. We can do this. No? The different pictures that you can try to make use. Ayan. Kung not completed o kaya did not submit, yan, you can also edit it and you can input or insert no in their specific pages. Okay. So that's the stickers. And last one, no, meeting details. So what is this meeting details? Of course, if you are using Microsoft Teams and Outlook, magkakaroon po tayo ng mga meeting. So dito po nakikita ninyo, no, ito yung mga meeting ko today. Okay, today's meeting. So let's say tapos na kasi siya. I want to go to October 1. So I have the following, okay, wala akong meeting, puro mga recess, lunch lang, and so on. So let's say I choose recess. Pag nag-recess po ako, nakita niyo po yung lumabas. Teka, natabunan po siya. Gawa po ako ng bago. Okay. Here. I'll click lunch. Yan. So lalabas yung time, no? Lunch. Okay? This is an Outlook item. I created this meeting sa Outlook, and then yung message po namin, kaming tatlong mag-iina, no? Nilagyan ko po kasi ng time for lunch para po hindi kami mahirapan. And then you can add notes. Okay? So what do we eat for lunch? Yan. Pwede po natin yan. Pwede natin siyang gawin, then it becomes part of the meeting notes na of the meeting. Di ba? Ang galing. No, pwede po nating makonect because again, they are connected to each other. So yan po ang ating add meeting details. So let me close it. Yan. And nasa insert na po tayo. So sa insert, nakita naman na po natin no, kung ano yung kaya niyang, sa draw, rather, kung ano ang kaya niyang gawin. So let me use a new page para lang hindi tayo makalat. Okay. So here, ito po yung ating default no, na may mouse. Ito naman po gagamitin natin kapag magse-select tayo. Okay, syempre wala tayong any drawing here. You have the eraser, the pencil or the pen. You also have here the marker. So kapag ito po yung gamit ninyo, let's say meron pong text dito, no, pwedeng pag-highlightin natin yung bata. Okay? So let's say meron tayong document dito na kinopy ninyo tapos papag-highlightin nyo sila. Pwede nyo make it interesting, no? Highlight all the words that are nouns, color blue, ganyan, di ba? O, pwede natin gawin yon, no? So that we can test na yung mga students natin. And then, or maybe they have a text to read and then they highlight the different aspects of it. Yan. Pagdaman po sa writing, ayan, so pwede sila mag-solve. Okay, sa akin kasi puro solve po yung ginagawa nila, no? Or pwede rin naman sila mag-write down ng notes nila. Ayan. So, hello. Nakadepende na lang po ito kung ano ang gamit nila. If they have pen, okay, kung may tablet, writing tablet po sila. If wala naman po sa mga tablets natin or sa mobile, yan, pwede rin po sila mag-draw using their fingers. So, madali lang po yan. Okay? But I think the colors are a bit limited kapag hindi po kayo nasa desktop or nasa browser app. Pag mobile, parang mas kumukonti yung colors na pwede nila mapili. But here, no, we have very nice colors to choose from. Ako, ginagamit ko po ito pang check. Okay? Siyempre, hindi po ako gumagamit ng red, di ba? Kasi, mas ayaw natin yung magiging connotation. So, minsan, yan, I use purple, yung maglalagay ako check, o kaya maglalagay ako na score, 19/20, o kaya maglalagay ako ng comment. Let's say there is a carelessness mistake, mali yung copy niya no, ng number, dapat 525, nasulat niya 522, so then I will mark it and say, be careful Yan, next time. Something like that. No? Pwede nating i-type, pwede nating isulat, pwede nating i-drawing. Okay, may thickness din po siya no, ng ating pen. Okay, and then again, the math function is also here. Okay, so nasa insert po yung math at saka nasa draw. Okay, depende kung ano po yung gusto natin gawin. Alright? And the view. Okay, immersive reader. Okay, dito wala po tayo may immersive reader masyado. Punta po tayo dito sa may dito. Ayan. Okay, let's try to put this in immersive reader kasi may PDF file po tayo. Okay, so the immersive reader there, okay, it tries to see the text, no, and then you can either read it or you can let somebody, you can let this one, play it out and read it for you. Kasi nga, functionality din po siya, no, accessibility function din siya. Okay, pwede rin po nating palitan yung color. Yan. Okay, same thing as before. Pwede nating i-select kung meron tayong. Kaya bakit po naka-purple yung mga pangalan ko dito, no? Kasi noun po siya. Kung naka-uncheck po ito, magiging white naman po lahat yan. Syllables, yan. Pwede rin nating palitan. Okay? So there. Pwede nating change. So this one, no, is an option that the students can do on their own. No, pag gusto nilang mag-immersive reader, depending on how they need it, yan. So increase spacing or decrease spacing. So as you can see, ang kaya lang niya mabasa yung name ko at saka yung date na tinype ko. So hindi po niya na-read yung PDF, no, kasi certificate po siya. No, but sometimes if you put a PDF na nanggaling po talaga sa Word, kaya po niyang basahin yan. Okay? So sa immersive reader natin. The reading view, yan, tinatanggal lang po niya, no, yung mga ibang mess ng ating lugar. So hindi siya pwedeng ma-edit kapag naka-reading view siya. So let me click this again. Okay. Page color. So you can also change the page color. Pwedeng yung gawing thematic, no? Depende po kung ano yung kailangan nating ipakita. And may page versions din po siya. So maganda sa page version dito right now, wala siyang page version, no? Pero kapag po, let's say, madaming tao nag-work on the same document, pwede natin makita yung different versions. It will actually also tell you if mayroong mga problem sa sync. Let's say, merong version na hindi agad nag-sync, tas may ibang pumatong, no? So, ipapakita niya sa yung iba-ibang version. And then you can select kung ano po yung version na kailangan niyo. Show authors. Okay, this one is very nice. Right now, you can only see my name, Jinky S. Adun, Jinky S. Adun. So, but if it is a collaborative page, kitang-kita nyo po kung sino yung gumawa. No? Pero pwede naman po itong nakasara para hindi po nila nakikita na naalam natin who is working on what or who typed what. So, madali natin malaman kung sino ang nagsusulat ng kung ano-ano, naglagay ng kung ano using the show authors. Okay, deleted notes. Yan. So, syempre wala po akong deleted notes, no? Pero ibig sabihin, meron po siyang recycle bin. No, pag meron po tayong mga dinelete, ma-open po natin yan. Okay? And then, check accessibility and live captions. So, the live captions here, this will be very helpful, no, if you are part of a meeting. Okay? So, magjo-join po muna tayo ng conversation or ng meeting. And then, yon, pwede na po tayo, no, maging part nito, makikita na rin natin the live caption of the things that is ongoing here. So long as nakabukas po dapat yung audio. Okay? Or nakabukas po yung conversation po natin. Okay? So the live caption is also, no, an accessibility feature that we can use. Ayan. Okay. So yan na po, no, yung nasa OneNote. So again, pwede tayo mag-select. Ayan. So ito yung mga deleted pages ko pala kanina. Ayan. So nakikita na natin. Alright. Okay? Ayan. So, balik po tayo dito. So, sa OneNote walkthrough po natin, no, let's say, gusto ko pong i-copy itong mga nandito. So, let's say ito, gusto ko siyang ilipat. Ayan, may option po tayo, okay, to copy, to delete the page, to move or copy, to make new page, make subpage. Ayan. So, madami po tayong pwedeng gawin. Okay, sometimes my students are having difficulty finding, no, their page. Minsan, hindi nila ma-access through Microsoft Teams, and then I give them a copy link to their page para pag kinlik po nila yon, diretso na pupunta na agad sila dun sa page nila. Okay, so if no, that can also be helpful for you, pwede rin po natin gawin yan. Okay, so that's OneNote. Now, pasok po tayo sa class notebook. Okay? So sa class notebook, ang difference niya, nakatag nga po siya. Okay. Here, I'll show you a sample of the class notebook I had last year. So pag class notebook po, meron siyang tatlong parts: collaboration space, content library, and teacher-only page. Okay? So may tatlong parts yan. Collaboration space, everybody can edit and view. Content library, teachers can edit, students can view. Teacher-only, teacher lang ang pwedeng makakita at makapag-edit. And then after, you will have the different class or the different notebooks of the students. So gawin po natin, no, para po mas step by step tayo, gagawa po tayo ng class notebook. Okay? Yan. Lang po, nawala ang aking credentials. So take note, ito pong class notebook method na ito is only if, alright, only if you do not have a team. Okay? Wala po kayong team. Okay? Pero pag meron na po kayong team, let's say may team kayo na nagawa, automatic po, pwede nyo pong i-create ang class notebook. Let me open it here again. Ayan, para dito po tayo sa start. Welcome to OneNote class notebook. So I will create a class notebook. Okay, so what's the name of your class? Okay, so let's say type na lang natin OneNote walkthrough. Sample notebook. Next. So dito, kita na natin. Ito yung binanggit ko po kanina, collaboration space, content library, teacher-only section, and student notebooks. So depende kung gaano kadaming students, ganoon din po kadami yung malalagay natin. Okay? So let's go and do the next step. Okay, give another teacher permission to use this class notebook. If you are shared, okay, pwede po tayo magdagdag dito. Okay, so let's say I'm going to add a colleague of mine. Okay. Ayan. So, that means may access din siya as a teacher. Now, I'm going to type students' names. So, tagay natin, syempre, yung mga anak ko. Francine, Margot, and then I also ask permission from some of my teachers, co-teachers, na i-add ko rin po sila. Yan. Para naman mas madami-dami po no, yung example na pwede kong maipakita sa inyo. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. Now, next. What should be inside each student's private space? We can choose. Ito po by default. Handouts, class notes, homework, quizzes. Pwede ba nating ibahin kung ano yung nakalagay dyan? Yes. No? Pwede nating i-delete. Pwede nating palitan. So, kunyari, gusto natin, sige, gagawin natin, ano ba? Let's say, gawin natin monthly. Di ba? Pwede naman po yon. So, kunyari, October. So, lahat na magaganap sa October, dyan ko ilalagay. November and December. Okay. Hanggang December lang po muna. Okay? So, yan. No, pwede, again, it is up to us, no, what you want the student's private notebook to be. Okay, next. Ayan. So, ipapakita niya ano ang itsura. Okay, what does the teacher notebook look like? Okay, I have the collaboration space, the content, the teacher, and then these are my students. Correct? Okay. Student notebook naman, one student notebook would have the October, November, December. Is that what I wanted? Yes. So that means I'm okay. Create. Okay, so setting up no will take a few minutes. Ayan, so antay lang po tayo habang ginagawa natin yung notebook na yan para makita din natin no paano yung mga distribute. Kanina kasi pinakita ko sa inyo na meron tayong tab no para sa class notebook. So makikita po natin no kung ano yung ibig sabihin niya. Okay. So open in OneNote online. So, ito na po yung ating notebook. Okay, so welcome. By default, this one is here. Okay, pwede nyo pong palitan, pwede nyo tanggalin kung ayaw nyo siya na nandyan. No, it's actually very helpful guide. Meron na rin po siya mga links, no? Hands-on interactive trainings. If you need more assistance, if you have any suggestions, pwede na rin po nakita dyan. May mga FAQs na din po siya about OneNote class notebook, and then meron din tayong try out a staff notebook. Sino po nakakakita nitong mga hanggang try out a staff notebook? Siyempre, kung sino po yung gumawa no, ng notebook natin. No, yung sa students po natin, collaboration space, content library, teacher, and specific notebook po nila. Okay? Now, ano po yung gagawin na natin dito? No, tignan na natin kung paano tayo magdi-distribute. Okay? So, I will now go to this tab, the class notebook tab. And I'll make the tab bigger para po makita natin. Okay, ayan. Pinalaki ko lang po no, para mas madali natin makita. These are the things that we can do in our class notebook. Number 1, we can distribute a page. Okay, so for us to do this, let me copy what we had a while ago. Yan, pupunta po ako dito, magka-copy ako ng nandito, tapos ililipat po natin siya doon. I-distribute po natin siya. Yan, para po makita natin kung paano natin siya maximize. Let's say, let's use the Desmos. Okay, copy. So here, let me put in the content library. Okay, content library. Mag-add page po tayo. Ayan. Hindi pala. Pwede na tayo mag-paste. Ay, nawala siya. Okay, copy. Ay, ayaw niyang mag-copy at paste. So let me just copy the link and paste it over here. There. Okay. Okay? So ito po yung Desmos natin. We can opt to distribute the page. Okay? If I click that, every time po na nagkiklik tayo dito sa class notebook tab natin, may lumalabas po dito sa gilid. Alright? So saan natin nilalagay si Desmos? Sa October, sa November, or sa December? So let's say we put it in the October and distribute. Ayan. So, antayin lang po natin, no? Ayan. It will tell us, no, if this is already completely distributed. Okay, but we don't have to wait for it naman talaga para matapos bago kayo mag-continue sa ginagawa. But right now, it says that it's done. So, let's try to check kay Francine sa October. Ayan na po yung Desmos page niya. Okay, so na-distribute na po natin. Kay Jewel, October, ayun na rin yung Desmos. So, di ba, isang click lang po na distribute na po natin siya. Okay? Pwede rin po tayo mag-individual distribution. Okay, let's say, meron pong batang mabilis magsagot, no? And meron kayong additional exercises na pwede nyong pasagutan o kaya baliktad naman, merong bata na kailangan pa siya ng additional help. So, pwede po tayo mag-distribute individually. No? Pipiliin lang po natin kung ano yung isa-select natin na page, and then we can select who gets the additional one. Okay? So this time, let's say I will type this, enrichment. Okay? Tapos, i-distribute ko po, no? Bibigyan natin si Pau. Yan, lalagay natin sa October niya. Ayan. So pag ganun po yung ginawa natin, dun lang sa student na yon, siya lang ang makakanggap. Okay? Pwede dun pong mas madami-dami, no? Pwede po mas marami tayong gagawin. So, lalabas din po dito, ayan. So, if you can see, si Pau, sa October niya, ayan, na-doble ko pa yung pindot, no? Nagdalawa pa yung enrichment niya. Okay, so pwede pong ganun yung gawin natin for distribution. We can also do group distribution. So, this is very nice, no? If meron po kayong mga group work, okay, pwede po nating mag-select or gawa tayo ng group. Okay, so let's say si Francine at saka si Margot. Yan, so lagay natin coin twins. Okay? So, pareho po sila na nasa group. Pwede po tayo mag-distribute sa kanila. Ayan. So, we can select. Ayan. Okay? pwede po tayo mag-distribute dito, specific sa group na yan. So, depende po kung paano natin i-distribute sa kanila. So, let's say, one group is selected. Ayan, next. Tapos, lagay natin sa November. So, that would mean, kung ano po yung dinistribute ninyo, punta tayo kay Margot sa November. Ayan. Okay, na-distribute po no yung untitled page. Yan, okay? Yan. So ganun po yung pwede nating gawin na pag-distribute, no? Pwede rin pong by group, pwede rin pong individual, okay? Pwede rin pong cross notebook distribution. Ano ibig sabihin ng cross notebook distribution? Pag marami na po kayong notebooks, pwede kayong lumipat, no? Tatalon kayo, may ginawa po kayo dito sa notebook na to at gusto ko siyang ilipat din sa kabilang notebook. Okay, you may also do that, no? At least it is a lot easier, no, to do the to multiply, no, and to distribute it to different sections if you are teaching different sections. So there. Yan po yung distribute. Next, distribute new section. Meron po tayong option na mag-distribute ng new section or mag-distribute ng new section group. Okay, paano to? Let's say, distribute new section. October hanggang December lang kasi ginawa natin, no? So let's say January na. Lalagyan natin ng January and distribute. So kapag ginawa po natin yan, antayin natin, no? Lalabas dito. Ayan, tingnan natin. Okay, i-refresh po natin. Madadagdagan po no yung section nila ng January. Ayan, you can see nandiyan na po yung January. Does it have to be a blank section? Hindi po. No, pwede po kunyari, inayos nyo muna sa teacher only nyo, naglagay kayo ng January section doon, tapos nandun na lahat ng mga documents ninyo, nandun na lahat ng mga pages ninyo for January, tapos tsaka nyo i-distribute. Pwede din po yon, no? Para mas mabilis din, makukuha na agad nila lahat ng laman nung section na iyon. Okay? So, ganyan po yung pag-distribute using the section. Copy to content library, simple lang naman po, no? Kung ano po yung page. So, let's say, yung kay Pau sa October niya, itong enrichment page natin. Copy to content library. Ayan, lalabas. Next. Okay? So, makikita natin dito saan siya ika-copy. Okay, pwede po siya makopy din kahit sa iba pang mga notebooks. And pansin niyo po, madami akong notebooks na ginagamit. I started using school year ng 2018-2019. So, lahat po doon pwede nating malagyan. Okay? So, yan. Next, review student work. Ito po yung favorite ko no, na ginagawa. So, let's say I'm going to review the student work for Desmos. So, may activity po tayo. Review student work. October. And then we will select, ayan, medyo may load lang ng konti, no? May lag lang, Desmos. Next. Yan. So right now, you have the option to lock. Yan. Pag nilock po ninyo yung page, ibig sabihin, hindi na po pwedeng ma-edit ng bata. Diba? So kapag quiz po yan, pag nakalock na siya, hindi na nila pwede ma-edit. Pwede nyo na po siya ma-checkan. So let's say I click on Francine's page. Yan. Ito po yung na kay Francine. So let's say may pinadagdag ka pa dito na activity, malalagay niya yan. Let's say I go to Jewel, then yan. Tapos pwede na po tayo ulit, no? Pupunta tayo dito sa draw. So let's say maglalagay tayo ng let's say yan. Why is this blank? Ayan. No, kunyari wala pong ginawa. Ayan. No, and then pwede rin po tayo mag-unlock no ng specific pages lang ng specific student lang. Let's say si Rosendo ay absent nung time na yon. So i-unlock ko yung kanya para siya pwede pa niyang ma-edit. Ayan. So ganun lang po, no, very easy lang to page unlock and lock. So dito mabilis kasi pag kindik ko po yung bawat isa dito, lumilipat po siya no doon sa specific student. So when I check assessments, nagre-review ano po ako, nagre-review student work ako, tas doon po ako nagche-check. Kasi mas madaling lumipat as compared to looking at this, no? Pupunta pa ako sa October, lilipat pa ako sa Desmos. Next student, October, Desmos. So mas matagal po siya. So mas mabilis po pag ginamit natin itong review student work na option. Okay? Next, create class notebook. Okay, pag kinlik po natin itong create class notebook, babalik tayo dun sa kanina. Yan. So kung ano po yung itsura nung starting page natin kanina. Ganyan lang po siya. Okay? Add and remove students. Okay, na-realize ko, meron akong late na enrollee na dumating. Sige, magdadagdag tayo ng estudyante. Okay, so saan natin idadagdag? Dito sa notebook na ito. Ayan. So dahil dyan, pwede ko nang ihabol si LA. Ayan. Sana mabasa niya. Okay, ibang estudyante na lang. Ayan. So, pwede nating ihabol ang student. Now, once na inad niyo po siya, ayan, update. Pag binalikan niyo po, no, yung ating OneNote here, okay, maybe kailangan lang natin i-refresh. Ayan. Andito na po si Christine. Lahat po ng folders na dinistribute niyo sa iba, meron na rin po siya. Diba? So, madali lang po no, magdagdag ng estudyante. Okay? Ano pa yung pwede natin gawin? Mag-remove ng teacher. Okay. No, so, let's say yung kaninang dinagdag ko na teacher, gusto natin na tanggalin na, ayan, i-X lang po natin. So, remove na siya pag ginawa ko yan. Ganun lang po. Okay? So, pwede po natin gawin yan. Ayan. Open ulit natin. And we are back to our page. And another thing, ayan, nasa na po tayo? There. Okay? Manage notebooks. Okay, dito po sa manage notebooks, ito yung may kagandahan no, na ngayon ko lang din siya nalaman. Okay, pwede po tayong number 1, pwede pa tayong magdagdag ng section dito din. Okay? You have the option to add section here or to edit. Kaya ayoko na pala ng monthly. Gusto ko gawin quizzes, homework, seatworks, etc. Pwede niyo pong palitan. Pwede pa natin ma-edit. Okay? Pwede po natin gawin yun kahit nagawa niyo na. Okay, you can still edit that. Okay, next. Lock collaboration space. Pag nilock po natin yan, then obviously, hindi na po makakapagsulat yung mga students dun sa collaboration space natin. Okay? Ito po yung maganda. Sige, let me unlock it and then I will click this collaboration space permission. So here in the collaboration space permission, I have 6 students. Okay, so if I add the section, so let's say this is for group 1, I can select sino lang po yung pwedeng mag-work on that specific collaboration space. So let's say si Francine at saka si Margot at saka si Pau. Yan, sila magkakasama siya. Give read-only access to all students in the class even if they're not in the group. If you check this, then kayang makita ng ibang groups yung ginagawa ng group. Okay? Pero pag hindi niyo po chinek yan, hindi po nila makikita kung hindi sila kasama dito. So let's say we create this. Take note po, section yung binubuo natin. So madadagdagan po ng group 1 section doon sa ating collaboration space. So sa section group 1, meron po tayong 3 students. And then let me add another section for group 2, yung mga iba naman. Ayan, hindi ko na maalala kung sino yung kasama nila, no? Sana tama yung ginawa natin. So there, pwede na po na magkaroon ng groupings. Tas sure po kayo na sila-sila lang. Hindi na makikita ng ibang mga tao yung work ng grouping. Okay? Yung work po ng specific group. Yan. Parent and guardian links, unfortunately, naka-lock po siya sa amin. No? Hindi ko magawa. No? Pero actually, if you click this, ayan, pakita ko po sa inyo. Yan. Pwede po tayong mag-select. Yan. Bibigyan po natin ng link yung specific let's say I want to show the parent itong student. Ayan, gumagana na pala siya. Baka nag-error lang kanina. Okay, so pwede ko po itong i-copy, ibibigay ko po siya dun sa parent, no, para makita ng parent yung tinatrabaho ng anak niya. Okay, o kaya naman all students, yan. Pag nag-get link, ito po yata yung nag-error sa akin kanina. Ayan. So, ito po yung mga links no, ng different students. Pwede na po nating ibigay sa parents. No? Pag kunyari gusto natin bigyan sila ng feedback, kamusta ba yung anak ko? Ito po yung mga works niya. Di ba? Pwede po kasi tayong gumawa ng portfolio dito. Pwede natin mapakita sa parent mismo to. So, parent notebook link, syempre view only lang sila. Hindi sila yung mag-edit niyan. So, yan po yung kagandahan. No? Pag may parent notebook link din tayo. Okay. So there, yan po yung mga manage part po no sa ating OneNote. These other things no mga other links that we can go to para naman po makapagbigay pa tayo ng mga additional na feedback. Okay? Para either send feedback or to know more. Yan, pwede din po nating buksan dito. So again, ito po no ay yung ating OneNote gamit ang browser. Okay? OneNote and Class Notebook using the browser. So, sana po nakita natin no, kung paano natin siya ma-maximize. I will try to show you yung mga ginawa ko po. Teka. Just recently, meron po ako sa class namin yan. Nagpa-web quest lang naman po ako. Pero simple web quest lang to kasi limited lang po yung time namin. So, let me show you. Ayan. So, naglagay lang po ako ng video, tapos may mga questions ako. Ayan. So, kunyari, watch this video. Ayan. Tapos may tanong. Ayan. Dito na sila sumasagot kasi naka-distribute ito using MS Teams. Same, second video, ganun ulit. No? May mga sagot. And then dito, naglagay din ako. So, pwede po yan, pwede tayo yung mag-formulate. No? Ang dami pa pong pwede natin magawa. No? Pwede natin mapakita din mga different works kung sakali. No? I'll try to open one no, na nakita ko na mga sample. Teka po. Copy ko lang. Okay, here. So these are different digital inking samples no, na pwede natin mapakita sa bata. Okay? Mapakita na kung paano siya nagagamit ng bata. Sketching samples. So let's say yan, pinapagawa mo sa bata, draw and label different types of weather in the box below. Kahit po sa tablet no, or sa mobile phone, pwedeng gawin ng bata. Okay? Kahit wala po siyang paper. Okay? By default, pwede rin naman pong sa paper niya i-drawing tapos insert. Pero pwede rin po niyang diretso na i-drawing dito. Okay? Siyempre, kung mas intricate ng konti, ayan. Okay? As you watch the video below, so may link ng YouTube page on Atom, may questions, may option yung batang magsulat or mag-type ng question niya. Ayan, so dito nagsulat-sulat lang siya. Yan. Okay, cognitive load samples. So here, meron tayong, hindi po ito. Yan. So pwede po tayo magbigay sa kanila ng ganyan. No? Let's say the students are the one writing their own notes. Okay, it's also very helpful. Alam po natin no, na malaking tulong talaga nagsusulat ang bata. So pwede po sa notebook, pwede din naman po sa digital notebook kung saan sila mas comfortable magsulat. Yan. So let's say, this one. This is for math. Yan. Use your dot cards to find adds that have sum of 12. Yan. So dito, yan. Drawing lang siya ng mga cards. There. Di ba? So pwede po natin gawin yan. And syempre, as teachers, you can also do markup samples. So example, poetry. Yan. So meron pong poetry dito. Tapos, yan. So let's say may mga pina-highlight kayo sa students. Tapos you can also do the necessary markups. Pwedeng kayo, pwedeng yung bata. Ayan. Diba? Pwede po natin gawin yan. So pwede po natin mabigay yung feedback. Diba? Dati struggle ko din po nung una, nung start ng school year, no? Na paano ko yung checkan yung papel nila. So but when nakita ko na pwede po natin gamitin dito, ayan, ito po yung binanggit ko kanina. Okay? Noun is green, verb is yellow, adjective is pink. Tapos papa-highlight mo. Medyo off lang yung pagkaka-highlight nung example dito, no? Pero I think naintindihan po natin paano. Blood flow, ayan. Pwede rin may picture, tapos ipapadrawing mo yung blood flow. No, so different subjects, no, pwede po natin siya ma-maximize. Kasi you can already mark up or write on it. Yan, ito naman po. Ayan, so may 23 entry. So may screenshot siya from an online article. Ayan, tapos yan, may mga notations, may mga markups na ginawa na yung teacher. Okay, pwedeng may tinype yung bata tapos ikaw magko-comment. Kita nyo ang haba po no ng pwede niya kasi malawak po talaga yung page natin. And then you can actually choose show authors, 'di ba? Para lalabas po ulit no kung sino-sino yung mga nandoon. So yan, those are examples no that you can do sa digital inking na po niya. No, kapag gagamitin natin yung function niya of drawing, yan function niya din kung paano tayo mag-sketch. Yan, para din matulungan din natin yung bata no. Minsan there are really things na hindi kayang i-type, no, mas mabilis talaga pag yung bata nagsusulat siya. So there. No, hopefully, I was able to show you. Alam ko, medyo bitin pa din no, yung mga pwede natin makita. Last na lang po, ipapakita ko ito, yung difference, no? San-san po ba merong OneNote? Kasi baka mamaya may tanong, no? Hindi ko pa po nakikita yung mga questions ninyo. Saan po natin pwede ma-access ang OneNote at ang class notebook across the different platforms or devices? So OneNote is available for different devices here. You have the OneNote for Windows 10. You also have the OneNote 2016 or 2013. Ito po yung old version kung hindi pa po naka-Windows 10. OneNote for the web, which is what we're using now. OneNote for Mac. Iba din po ang OneNote sa iPad, iba din sa iPhone, iba sa tablet, at iba din sa phone. So, meeting, insert, yan. So, makikita nyo na kung ano po yung mga limitations no, ng ibang mga OneNote. Siyempre, pinaka-powerful yung nasa Windows 10. Yan. So, send to OneNote printer. I haven't tried that, no, na meron din directly sa OneNote printer, pero pwede rin po siya. Embed. Hindi lang po pwede mag-embed if you notice sa mga Android tablets and phones. Inking, ayan, pwede tayo magsulat sa lahat except sa iPhone. Yan. Kung bakit po ganito, no, hindi ko na po alam to. No, pinapakita ko lang po sa inyo. Okay, may draw tab din for majority naman no of the devices na laptops or PC, and then sa mga tablets. Wala lang siya sa phone. Ink to shape, add and customize stickers, ayan, hanggang iPad lang po siya. Yan. Tapos may mga password protection. I know, no, meron pong iba ang ginagawa nila, like may mga escape room na minsan using OneNote kasi pwede kayo mag-lock ng isang OneNote page. Tapos let's say para ma-open yung page na yon, may sasagutan muna sila, tapos pag in-enter nila yung password, then ma-open na nila yung page. Yung mga ganyang situations, no. I haven't done that, but I read about it at nakaka-excite nga din naman. Let's say may mga ganun kayong activity. So kahit na wala tayo sa classroom, even if it's asynchronous, pwede tayo mag-come up with activities like that. Yung mga treasure hunting situations, ganun. No? Pwede po natin gamitin siya sa OneNote. Record audio, video, ayan. So mga live syncing, inserting forms, etc. So pwede nyo naman po makita ito, nasa supportmicrosoft.com lang yan. Para lang po alam niyo ano yung meron at ano yung kayang gawin no, ng OneNote na gagamitin ninyo. Ayan. Okay. Ay, nandiyan pa ba ako? Ayun. Nagdilim na po yung aking laptop. So hopefully, napakita ko po sa inyo no, yung ating complete walkthrough ng OneNote and of course ng class notebook. Hindi ko na po pinakita kung paano po siya kapag ginagamit sa loob ng Teams. Okay, but basically, if meron po kayong Teams at nag-open kayo ng class notebook, mas mabilis yung process, no? And then you can insert these OneNotes, these class notebook pages. Pwede niyo po siyang i-queue in sa assignment para din mas mabilis makita ng bata. Kasi kapag po nasa class notebook lang siya, hindi alam ng bata na meron na unless sabihin mo. Okay? Kung hindi nila sinisilip yun, hindi sila manonotify. But if it's inside the Teams, no, at meron pong assignment tab na mag-queue in, then alam nila na may kailangan silang ipasa. Okay, so that's it for us, no, for the OneNote. So hopefully nabigay ko po sa inyo, no, nabigyan ko ng justice, no, yung ating OneNote application.
Maraming salamat na Miss
Nakakabitin
Pinky
pa rin.
for that. No? Medyo madami pa din syempre, no? Madami pang expert. Pero at least, na-open na ni Miss Jinky yung mga possibilities, no? Marami may mga nakita na yung mga teachers that na, may ganun pala or may mga ganung functions or features pala, no? Of course, we cannot, no, unless we really dedicate an entire half day maybe to be able to cover this
Yes.
entire tool and see all the possibilities. Pero at least ngayon, na-open up. Kaya yun lang may gusto natin, siguro, no? And I think Miss Jinky was able to achieve that. Okay? Siguro, we'll now proceed with some questions. Maybe Miss Pau, baka meron kang insights questions din to Miss Jinky while I'm looking for questions in the chat from our audience.
All right. Okay. So, Miss Jinky, actually, curious ako kasi napaka-organized ng pinakita mong sample. May parang border pa ata because I think in OneNote, it's a free space. It's not like a
Yes.
bond paper.
Yes.
Tama? No, when you
Yes.
post, no? So i-resize mo lang talaga siya and then you just put the
Oo.
borders to organize.
Oo. What I did there, no, nung nag-type ako ng questions ko, I did it one slot per question para hindi ako mahirapan mag-edit. Para pwede ko siyang ilipat-lipat. Actually, nakailang pwestuhan ako doon kasi nga gusto kong ma-achieve yung para may format man lang, kumbaga. And then the border na nakita niyo na colored, ako na lang nagsingit nun. Di ba? Hindi naman na yung pinapansin ng bata para lang makita nila na, ito, naka-frame siya, ganyan. No, para lang din mas mabilis for them. Kasi what I noticed then, if you try to give them some structure, di ba, maganda. Pero let's say, sumobra yung sagot nila doon, wala namang minus, di ba? Para lang din alam nila na, itong part na to dito sa video. Itong part na to dito sa notebook. Something like that. So, very helpful din for the students to see it. Pero tama ka, no? Malawak kasi siya. So, ikaw yung pwede mag-design. I have seen other OneNote na mga pages na gawa ng mga colleagues ko minsan na talagang buong lesson nakaganong-ganon yung mga ang galing, 'di ba? Na pwede mo talaga kasi siyang gawin and it's best for asynchronous, 'di ba? May video ka, tapos may text ka, ganyan. Pwede mo rin siyang gawin. Na pwede rin siya ma-apply for that one.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Miss Jinky, no? Thank you, Miss Jinky, for that. May question, and I think it's very relevant for many of our educators, no? Yung in terms of like applicability or accessibility ng OneNote, no, across different devices. Okay? So, ano yung advantages, maybe limitations, okay? Kapag si student, no, will view the OneNote in maybe, for example, tablet, okay, or mobile phone.
Ayan, yun nga, pinakita ko kanina, no, kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin. But if it's simply for viewing sa tablets or sa phones, pwede naman makikita ng bata yun. Basta kailangan meron siyang application, no, yung OneNote application natin. No. Once na may OneNote application siya, ma-access na niya lahat ng notebooks niya doon. So nakahilera din yan kung ano yung mga different notebooks niya. And then, some of my students say, no, na pwede ka na mag-insert ng picture, diretso na doon. Okay? So, sa mga phones nila o kaya sa mga tablets, no, na gamit nila, pwede ka na rin, ano ba yung pinakita ko kanina? I think hindi ka lang yata, may mga limitations siya, let's say, in terms of putting a video, yung mga ganon things. Diba? Kasi it's harder also to copy links kapag nasa phone ka. Diba? Pero yung mga things na magta-type ka, magdo-draw ka, yan, kaya siyang gawin. So, pwede siyang magawa sa mobile or sa tablet.
So, basically, Miss Jinky, if I'm mistaken, yung pag-interact sa content, kayang-kaya kahit naka-mobile phone or naka-tablet. It's just really the inserting. And which most of the time naman, di naman talaga kailangan gawin ni student, no? Unless it's an assessment na pinapagawa mo at kailangan mag-insert ni student ng video or other content. Okay? But otherwise, kay teachers na if it's just for asynchronous activities, they should be able to access them. Okay? So,
Sir
dito
Franco,
merong,
yeah,
yes,
I
go
saw
ahead,
a
Miss Tina.
question. Yes, I saw a question, which is actually, I think, related din naman to dun sa ano. Kasi, my school is running on Google Classroom LMS, but I'm really, ano ba, inspired to just use OneNote, no? Because of its functionality. Sabi nga ni Sir Franco, ang powerful ng tool na to, hindi mo pa na-discover lahat talaga, no? So, is that equivalent, no? Is that equivalent to Google Classroom? Or if you're in my case na I'm using Google Classroom and OneNote at the same time, will that actually work?
OneNote kasi no is a Microsoft application. So kailangan po siya mag-run using a Microsoft account, no? So but if let's say gaya po kunyari ni Miss Pau, ay meron kayong dalawang account, di ba? Parehong meron. Then getting the link of the OneNote and sending that to the students should not be a problem kahit po sa Google Classroom mo siya gawin. No, but is it equivalent to each other? Hindi eh. Magkaiba pa rin po kasi siya na magkaiba siya ng functionality, magkaiba siya ng binibigay. Let's say mga magpo-post ka ng announcements, gawin mo 'yun sa OneNote, wala pong papansin sa inyo kasi hindi na notify ang bata, no, kapag meron kang mga post diyan. Kaya supposedly ang magka-part ano ba, ang magka-match, no, would be Google Classroom and yung MS Teams. So 'yun talaga yung ayan, naririnig ko yung sarili ko. Okay. So, Google Classroom and MS Teams, sila yung magka-match na pag may mga announcements ka, you can post it there, no? Even if it's simple na mag-post ka ng link, pwede mo rin gawin yun doon. So, OneNote, pwede mo siya magamit sa, kahit sa Facebook, pwede po kayo mag-send, di ba? Kunyari, naka-Facebook group lang po kayo, pero may Microsoft account po sila, pwede nyo po yun, basta nasa loob sila ng class notebook, kaya po nila ma-open yun. Sabihan nyo lang sila ano yung bubuksan nila. Pwede po yun.
Yan.
Kumbaga,
Pero syempre, no,
works best
syempre mas
with,
recommend, MS Teams talaga. Okay? Kaya mas maganda pa rin syempre na
Yeah.
naka-integrate ka dun within your
Connect,
system. Okay?
yes.
At lagi naman nating ine-emphasize yun na pag, it's just a matter of ano, no, yung, kasi pag nagko-cross ano tayo ng mga tools, okay, there's a possibility syempre na may mga limitations. Okay?
Yeah.
And
Minsan
if you
ano
use it
pa ang
within your system, yeah.
nangyayari, yung kapag kunyari yung hindi pala naka-sync yung email doon sa, di ba yung mga ganong situation na hindi ko mabuksan, miss, yung pala nakasarado kasi yung Microsoft mo, nakasarado yung Google mo, yung mga ganyang situation. But kaya as much as possible, gusto natin na kung Google, Google, kung Microsoft, Microsoft ka, para hindi din nalilito yung bata kung saan, kung ano yung dapat niyang i-access, ano yung dapat niyang buksan.
Yes, totoo, no? That's actually both for the teachers, for our educators, and for our students, no? Yung consistency pagdating sa tools natin. Of course, we can always do add-ons, okay? Pero pagdating sa mga ganyan, kaya mas maganda na naka-native yung localize yung mga tools within the learning management system natin. Okay? So, teachers, other questions that you may have for Miss Jinky?
Sir Franco,
Meron din
ako meron pa
Go ahead.
rin. O sige, Miss
Go ahead,
Jinky, ikaw
Miss,
muna.
Hindi, sige. Bago mo ako tanungin yan, Miss Pau. Actually, gusto ko rin tanungin yung mga teachers natin, no? Kasi madami akong napakita kahit papaano. Siguro gusto ko silang tanungin, no? Kung anong feature ng OneNote or ng class notebook yung gusto nilang subukan, no? What feature of the OneNote or the class notebook would you like to try out with your students? So, siguro type din nila yung mga answers nila dyan para makita natin saan sila mas uy, wow, gusto ko itong gamitin. Ganyan. Para lang po makita natin yung ano yung pulso ng ating community. Yan. Sige, Miss Pau, ano yung
And
tanong mo?
go ahead, no, Miss Pau.
Alright. So, ang tanong ko actually, related, di ba, ang dami kong tanong kasi nga ginagamit. I think, no, once you start using it, magiging call a friend nyo talaga si Miss Jinky. I'm very sure, no? So with regards to collaboration space, I think there was a question related to that, no, na how is it different from breakout groups, no? But for my question is it possible na, for example, you are in an online class setup, and then you use your OneNote collaboration space and then you share screen? Will that work? And then on their end, nakikita na rin nila yung sinusulat mo sa whiteboard. Will that work? Or is that
They can see. Okay, I use that. No, I use, as I mentioned before, sa previous webinar ko. No, I use the OneNote as my whiteboard because I want them to be able to have the copy already nung notes ko dun sa section na yon, di ba? Para mag-stay na siya, hindi na siya mawawala. So, pwede po natin gawin yon. But if let's say kung gusto niyo kunyari, pero naka-group, kunyari collaboration space, naka-group, group, group, tapos gusto niyo makita nung bata yung group lang nila, ay hindi na po kaya yun ng ano, no? Hindi na kaya ng functionality ng meeting yon, no? Pero if it's a collaboration space for everyone, I do that. And then I tell my students also na, o sige, number 1, ikaw naman ang magsagot. Number 2, ikaw naman. Pag hindi nila kaya, then ako naman yung magsusulat. So, parang whiteboard na din siya na nandun na. Kasi minsan pag yung sa whiteboard po ng Microsoft Teams nila ginawa, then after yung whiteboard namin, i-export pa, tapos i-save pa nila, di ba? Nagdodoble. No? But if it's in the collaboration space, nandun na siya. Di ba? Pwede nang makita ng mga bata, pwede na nilang balikan. So I just remind them, this is a collaboration space. Pwede nyo mabura to kapag hindi kayo careful, di ba? So they have to check, no, kung ano yung gagamitin nila para sure na hindi nila accidentally mabura or something. Ayun.
Question from Sir Teacher Eileen De Leon. Can I make a video lesson in OneNote?
Video lesson po in the sense of what? Kunyari, magre-record po ba kayo? Yan. Kung magre-record po kayo ng nasa video, ng nasa OneNote, I think yung screen recording function po ng Microsoft yung pwede nyong ipasok. No, gagamitin po natin siya sa OneNote. Di ba? So, pwede pong yun yung gagawin mong flow, no, for your video lesson. Pwede rin naman po. But actually, you can also come up with, let's say, small videos. Tapos may instructions ka sa OneNote. Pwede rin po yan. I-embed mo lang ng i-embed, no, yung mga videos mo. Pwede rin ganun yung gawin. No, so, yun yung mga options na pwede natin gawin. If it will be a video lesson, most likely for asynchronous po ito. No? So, pwedeng, that would be the approach. Instead of just a video lesson, pwedeng short videos with some questions na pwede nilang ilagay. Tapos, kung naka-MS Teams, assignment para lahat may kopya, 'di ba? Ganun lang siya para madali nating ma-distribute sa mga bata.
Okay. So I think by the way, may mga answers na rin yung mga teachers natin, no, tungkol sa features, di ba, no, na gusto nilang i-try. Okay? At actually may mga requests na rin, no, about other tools like SharePoint, okay, and Sway naman daw for our next sessions, and we will work on that, teachers, no, okay? Sabi ko nga kay Teacher Pao, we might need another Microsoft series, no, all together for this, kasi doon sa last na Microsoft series natin medyo patikim lang, no, yung na-cover natin. This one, okay, we're now trying to cover all the Microsoft Office 365 tools, okay, as a complete walkthroughs, no, and we're going to distribute them all throughout the rest of the year. Okay, so abangan na lang po natin yung teachers, okay, dito sa Kaagapay Teacher Support. Okay? So, okay. So if there are no more questions, teachers, no, or concerns, or things that you'd like to ask from Miss Jinky, again, okay, you can always contact naman Miss Jinky as well, no, just like me, via Facebook Messenger. Okay, so pag meron po tayong mga kailangan na assistance, okay, with regards to features and functions, no, Miss Jinky will be more than glad, no, to assist you, and of course to help you out. Okay, and with that, Teacher Pao, no, of course we'd like to also share our appreciation, okay, to Miss Jinky for once again, okay, sharing her expertise, no, to our community. Okay, so Teacher Pao, okay, would you like to read
Yes.
the citation for our
Yes, as
certificate?
always, that is my pleasure to present this certificate of appreciation to Teacher Jessica Ann S. Adun for sharing her knowledge and expertise in the recently concluded webinar entitled OneNote Complete Walkthrough, signed by Sir Joseph Angelo M. Santos, myself, Sir Angelo B. Malyari, and Sir Franco Adon, given today, September 30, 2021. Teacher Jinky, salamat. Dahil always on available ka talaga pag merong Microsoft, no? Kung si Sir Franco, si Google Master natin, si Teacher Jinky naman ang ating Microsoft Master, no? So talagang ito ay master couple talaga, no? And I'm so lucky to be, blessed by
Yes.
this couple, and I'm sure all of you are. Thank you,
Thank you,
Teacher.
Teacher Pau, no? And again, once again, thank you, Teacher Jinky. At meron na pong tanong kagad dito, no? Meron pa ba ulit training kay with Miss Jinky, no? For the MS Teams, no? Yes po, okay, we're working on the schedule, okay? So we'll let you know via Kaagapay Teacher Support, okay? For the application, for the batch 2, for the training of Microsoft Teams po yan, no? Covering all the integrated tools as well, as, including, okay, OneNote, no? And the rest of the tools, no? Within the MS Teams MS Teams, no, learning management system. Okay, so abangan na lang po natin teachers, no. Medyo sobrang hectic lang talaga ng mga schedule ngayon, okay? At medyo mahirap i-fit yung mga schedule natin. Okay? But anyway, teachers, okay, since medyo marami nagtatanong, no, for our evaluation, pero bago natin syempre ibigyan, okay, would like to invite, okay, Miss Jinky to maybe give some final reminders, okay, for this session, okay? Things that they can look forward to from you as a trainer, from the Microsoft education as well. Okay, so things to look forward to, and of course, no, words of encouragement to our teachers. No, naka 1 month na po yata, pa 1 month na ang mga teachers natin. Okay, sa pandemic school year, second pandemic school year.
Ayan. So again, maraming salamat po no sa time at sa opportunity din ulit na mag-share no about OneNote. Every time po na nai-invite or na-force ako ma-invite, na-force ako mag mag-webinar no. It is also a good learning opportunity for me. I think yung growth ko din po no as a trainer, malaki din po talaga yung natutulong niya once na nakikita ko kung ano pa po yung mga kailangan, ano pa po yung mga pwedeng ma-share na pwede rin pong matutunan. Tama po si Sir Franco, no, nag-schedule, hinahanapan ko po ng schedule ulit para dun sa MS Teams. I'm also planning to actually have training para din po dun sa mga gustong mag MIE expert. Parang ano lang siya, kumbaga, primer, parang bigyan lang po natin ng idea no kung ano yung mga kailangan ninyong gawin no, or paano ko din siya ginawa para din po ma-pattern ninyo, may parallel ninyo. Because as I have mentioned, no, magkakaroon po ulit. Kasi kung tutuusin po tuwing parang May to July talaga ang nomination. Okay, it's a self-nomination that you have to do, no? Pero po this time mag-open po ulit siya ng November to January. So maybe pwede po natin ma-maximize yan, especially for those schools na nag-all in po bigla sila sa Microsoft, no? Pwede po natin take advantage yan. And actually pati din po sa mga gusto rin maging trainer, no, like me, kung pwede naman po talaga siya na self-taught nyo lang gagawin, no? Pero pwede rin po na tayong gumawa ng training for that para po mas guided kayo kung ano yung kailangan yung gawin and paano nyo talaga ma-achieve yung trainer status kung gusto nyo talaga mag-train kagaya po ng ginagawa ko. Yan. Siguro, Sir Franco, na-share mo na ba? Baka kasi hindi pa. Ayan,
Well,
hindi pa
we'll
daw.
share it now, no? Okay?
Ayan, okay. So, ayan. So, ito po ulit yung link, no, for the achievement code. Again, you just have to go to the Microsoft Education Center. Malapit na po magpalit na yung Microsoft Education Center. Actually, magiging na siyang Microsoft Learn. No? So, parang mas maganda yata yung magiging features nun. But, lahat po ng ginagawa dito sa Education Center, malilipat po siya doon. So, wag kayong magpanic na, paano yung mga badges ko dito? Hindi ko na ba siya magagamit? No? So, pwede pa rin po yan. So, ito po yung achievement code natin. Right now, Sir Franco, hindi ko po nakikita. Ilan po yung viewers natin?
Right now, we have live viewers of 149K viewers.
Okay, sige. So, pwede pa po, no, pati dun sa mga hahabol no, na manonood. Kasi I prepared 200 achievement codes lang po for this one. No? So, hopefully, ma-maximize po natin ito. So, just log in and make sure that you redeem it para magsama po siya sa transcript ninyo sa Microsoft.
Yes.
Thank you
But
so
don't
much.
forget, teachers, no, you'll get a certificate if you haven't got a certificate no, for Microsoft Innovative Educator. Pero kung meron na po kayong MIE certificate, okay, this training no, will become part of your portfolio. Okay, your training portfolio. under Microsoft Education. So teachers, okay, we'll give you some time to accomplish that, no, for your certificate, no, or your recognition from Microsoft before we give our own evaluation link for the KTS certificate naman po. Okay? Okay, so Miss Nikki, maraming salamat. Okay, and will now bid goodbye to you. And again, hindi pa yung last, no? Sabi nga ni Miss Nikki, ano na siya, regular mainstay na siya ng kaagapay teacher support. And as promised, we'll be continuing support, no, for Microsoft tools, okay? Since marami na po talaga nag-shift din, ano, in terms of using Microsoft Office tools. Okay, so we'll be there to also support everyone else, okay, in this endeavor. Okay, maraming salamat, Miss Nikki.
Thank you, Miss Jinky.
Okay, so teachers, na po, no, paki-fill out na po, no. I'll put in the chat again, okay, yung link, okay, for you to get your badge, okay, or your recognition from Microsoft Education, okay. And again, please enter the code T-JSFD 78421, okay, para po sa ano po natin, certificate or badge, okay, from Microsoft Education, okay. So teachers, Teacher Pao, no, while they're at it, no, at habang inintay natin matapos ng mga teachers natin yung kanilang pag-login sa Microsoft Education, we'll also would like to not yet show everything, pero just a teaser for our October series na magpapahinga po tayo, teachers, ng this week. Okay, so this Saturday wala po tayong webinar. Okay, until next week, Thursday and Saturday wala po ulit. No, we will take a rest, no, from our webinars para din po hinga pa tayo ng konti at makapag-prepare tayo, no, for our next October series. Pero just to give you a teaser, teachers, ang ating pong October series will be EdTech Tools Festival. So all about EdTech tools, no. So we have prepared, okay, sessions for you. We'll be having sessions on Pair Deck, Class Point, okay, quizzes, Ziplet, Wakelet, and all iOS tools, no. We also have one entire session, Teacher Pao, all about iOS tools, okay? And, okay, we'll cap off our October series with EdTech Tools Blitz. So, we'll be inviting, no, 10 educators to share, okay, all the tools that they love that the other teachers might also find useful, no. So, we'll be there. So, it's like, we've had this before, Teacher Pao, no, yung tinatawag nating lightning talks, okay? So this is now like a version of that, no, in relation to EdTech tools. Okay, so that's to end or to cap off our October series. Okay,
So,
and of
Teacher
course,
Franco,
yes,
saktong-sakto yung rest mo because we are celebrating the World Teachers Day next week, no? So, I'm sure kakasimula pa lang, sobrang stress na kayo with all the preparations. So, that's your week for you to be able to rest, rejuvenate, relax, no? I'm sure kahit nagigil tayong umattend ng mga webinars, no? We really have to find time to rest as well. Yan. Teacher
Teacher
Franco.
Pao, no, abangan natin kasi magla-live si Kaagapay Teacher Support somewhere, no, next week, okay? Not like a webinar, okay, pero just to entertain our teachers, okay? And maybe to also give some prizes, no. So abangan na lang po natin 'yan, okay? On next week, no, sa live na session, okay? With the rest of the administrators of Kaagapay Teacher Support to celebrate as well, okay? The Teachers Day, no, or actually Teachers Month. Actually, every day is a Teachers Day, no? So, dapat lagi ating pinagdiriwang ang kadakilaan nating mga guro. Okay, so teachers, maraming salamat, Kim. We'll now show you the evaluation link for Kaagapay Teacher Support certificate, Kim. So please accomplish properly. Let me just show that, Kim.
Working.
And it's working. Yan. Maraming salamat, Teacher Pao. Okay. Okay, so teachers, again, you'll have until this Saturday, okay, 8 p.m. to evaluate or to accomplish this form, okay? So it will be a 2 certificates. So parang back-to-back tayo, Teacher Pao, no, dalawang certificates per event. Okay? Last session, no, dun sa ating session on level up presentation, okay? We also have a 2 certificates for them, okay, for our teachers. No? Yes, Teacher Raquel, abangan po natin next week, no, we'll go live, okay, to give some prizes for our teachers, okay, to show appreciation for all the things that you have done and are doing for Philippine education. Okay? So see you there, teachers, sa ating Teachers Day live, okay, next week. Okay? Maraming salamat po.
Bye!